I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, this episode of Dragon Ball Super, phenomenal. Bravo, Toei and Toriyama. For starters, we got a little more insight into Zamasu's views of the human race, and to put it frankly, he does not view us in a kind light. That much is certain. Because you got someone as kind-hearted as Son Goku just going up to him, and mind you, Goku can be an idiot sometimes and, step outside of his boundaries when referencing, people that are of a higher standing than him. But, Goku's just being Goku. He's saying, hi, what's up? You want to spar a little bit? And Zamasu's like, human? What are you doing here? Don't talk to me like that. Like, this guy has some major superiority issues, and you can definitely see how this can kind of bleed in to him being black in the later, timeline where Future Trunks comes from. Speaking of which, we pretty much got confirmation now that black is indeed related to Zamasu. We have yet to know in what way, though. Does Zamasu go through another universe or another timeline to gain, possession of Goku's body? Because again, Black and Zamasu, they have the same ideologies. They despise humans. They think it's time to eradicate humans because, they make mistakes, they're failures, they war with each other. So, they're basically one and the same. Now, what we know as of right now, Zamasu doesn't have any, copying abilities that we've seen in his fight with Goku, because again, he almost got his ass was gonna get handed by Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Like, come on, man. Like, I know Beerus and Whis were saying, it was Super Saiyan, whatever, but the hair was spikier and had the lightning bolts around it, so I'd say that was Super Saiyan 2. But still though, Zamasu was gonna get his ass handed to him by Super Saiyan 2, or even what is even worse if it's Super Saiyan 1. Let's be honest. If what Whis and Beerus was saying was correct about Goku being in a Super Saiyan state, that speaks even worse for Zamasu at this point, because he was about to get his ass handed by Goku in his one of his lowest, weakest forms. And if you guys remember, Black was basically shrekking Trunks back in his future timeline. So Zamasu's definitely going to need that Goku body at some point. But as to what means he's gonna get it, that's the mystery in Dragon Ball Super right now. I really like discussing this stuff because never have I had such a brain teaser in Dragon Ball Z since the Android saga. When androids 19 and 20 were just wrecking everything, and then Future Trunks comes back and he's like, yo, these aren't the androids, and then you had Cell in the background. You were like, what the hell is Cell? Where'd he come from? That kind of mystery. We haven't had that kind of mystery since then, and I'm loving this stuff with Zamasu and Black, so we're gonna have to wait and see in that department. But aside from, obviously the main attraction of this episode, we also got, a little bit of side stuff with Trunks and Krillin. Oh my god, never had it crossed my mind as to what Trunks' reaction would be when he saw Krillin with Android 18, because, a lot of the fan base, most of the fan base, including myself, we were just, getting hyped up for what Trunks was gonna say or do when he saw adult Gohan, with his, nerdy glasses and his books and being a scholar and stuff. And we basically got that episode, a few weeks ago. But never did I ask, yo, what's Trunks gonna do when he sees Android 18 together with Krillin, the OG villain that destroyed his timeline, the reason why he even went back to the past way back when in Dragon Ball Z. So it was kind of cool to see, Trunks' reaction when Android 18 comes out with Marin, and then Android 18 is kind of teasing Trunks saying, yo, you killed myself in another timeline, you're gonna have to consolidate me for that. And that was just freaking hilarious. Android 18 just being snarky and a little cocky as usual, but it was all in good fun. But even Trunks realized, yo, people can change. First my badass idol Gohan turned into this nerdy bookworm, and this this threat for my timeline that destroyed everything is now, the mother to Krillin's child. That was a nice touch. I'm really glad Toei and Toriyama definitely touched on that, because it never occurred to me to even ask that question, but now that I've seen it, I freaking love it. The only thing that I didn't like about this episode was the Trunks and Mai stuff kind of towards the end. I mean, I get what they're doing. Mai is gawking at Future Trunks and his badass sword and everything, and it's all in good fun. But then when the scenes come on where Pilaf and his little dog dude is just trying to get Mai and the Future Trunks, big Trunks, together, together, it's like, guys, come on, this is kind of cringy. I don't want to watch this. It would be different if it was, you know, baby Trunks. Cause just get little baby Trunks together with baby Mai, and it'll all work out. But this whole time they were like, yo, we gotta make the love blossom between future Trunks and Mai, man. We gotta get them going and all, make sure their love flourishes. And I'm saying here, like, Pilaf, go away! But you know, that was the only awkward moment in this episode. It wasn't a bad thing. It was just, you know, kind of like, okay, let's move on. Let's move on to something else. But overall, this episode of Dragon Ball Super, phenomenal. We got a little more mystery into Zamasu, how his relationship is with Black. They clearly have the same ki, so you know there's some relation there, like without a doubt. But by what means, that's what we have to figure out. And we also saw that, you know, Zamasu not as strong as Goku, nowhere near it. And even, you know, I forgot his sensei's name, Zamasu. I think that was his name. But you know, Zamasu's sensei, even he was saying like, yo, this guy rivals the god of destruction. And Beerus is sitting there like, yo, no, I'm on a whole nother league, man. Don't be putting me in the same field as Son Goku. But we all know that, you know, if Goku gets into that Super Saiyan Blue times 20 Kaioken, I don't know. I think Beerus might have a run for his money. But that's beside the point. Let me know what you all think in the comments below. Again, I'm loving Dragon Ball Super right now because it's adding the mystery, the action, and I just love theorizing each week what's gonna happen next, who's gonna fight who, what revelation is gonna be revealed next. But super excited. Let me know what you all think down below. But that's all that I have for you folks. If you enjoyed this video at all, or even this amazing, I cannot stress that enough, amazing episode of Dragon Ball Super, drop me a thumbs up down below. I would really greatly appreciate it. It helps a lot more than you know. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click this box right here. You'll stay up to date with all my future videos and content, and I will love you forever. Don't forget, social media sites in the description box down below. Follow me on those as well to get more content when the video ends. I'm Ajax the Mister, and as always, folks, thanks for watching.